When you find some women, you know that they don't even have value for themselves. Even the inner wear they use, they can't wash it. You come to the house, there is cup on the chair. You see the children, they pack, the boy drank in the morning, he's still on his mouth. You enter a bedroom, it has not been kept for 2 weeks. There's no excellence. There's no ecstasy. There's no royalty. Listen, one of the war that defends you is your looks. There's a level of gravity a woman carries that if you see her, you can't touch her. But when you find women in our generation, there is laxity. They are either naked or you can't find dignity with them. A woman sits down carelessly, she talks carelessly, she's not kept. She comes around you, you have all kinds of smell, and you are wondering, who is this? Somebody is fighting somewhere, you are there. That shouldn't be you. See, there should be nobility. Know that there's a level of courtesy and decorum that your life should command. That's who a woman is. A woman is a delicate creation. Delicate. It's an honor for you to access the attention of a woman. It's an honor for you to access the body of a woman. That's why you see that people go crazy to touch women. There's something about you that is sacred, that is royal, that is excellent. Many kings have been destroyed because they wanted to touch some women. That's how sacred the woman is. Listen, don't trivialize yourself. Be deliberate about how you appear. Be deliberate about what you say. Be deliberate about where you are seen. Don't be seen everywhere. Be about purpose. Be about your calling. Be about destiny. Let your life be invested in something important. A woman is so special that even if she's not doing anything, her body alone is value. Just your body is value. A woman may not go to school, but she can buy anything she wants with her body. And that's why those who are prostitutes defy their body, because they know that there's value in just their body. Only a woman is the only creation on earth that may not have anything to offer, but her body is great value. It speaks of royalty. And so when you discover it, you will treat yourself with dignity. You will treat yourself with courtesy. You will treat yourself with excellence. Don't be careless. You were born and created to operate the life of nobility. The glory of a king is, number one, the multitude that attend to him, and number two is his queen. That's why if you study the life of Esther, after the king conquered battles and was celebrating, and all his great men sat down, he said, go and call the queen Vashti. Let her just come. Let my mighty men see her. As far as the king was concerned, it was an honor for his mighty men to see her. All she wanted her to do, just come and parade yourself. Let them see you. Because it was like his greatest trophy, so he hid it. And the woman did not know that she was royal. The Bible woman is a royal. Number 5, you see the life of Dorcas. It speaks of generosity. You must have a large heart. You know the problem of many women? They are myopic. Their heart is tiny. You must discipline and train yourself to enlarge your heart. Those days when we were growing, when it is 1 o'clock, you see all our friends begin to come from everywhere, because they know my mother will cook, they will eat. People who didn't have food, they will come around, and my mother will give them food. And if they misbehave, she will warn and caution them as if they are children. Today, some of those people are doing well in life. They still reckon to her as a mother to them. That's how the heart of a woman is. If your heart is not large, it will narrow the vision of your husband. And even the vision God has given you will be narrowed. Listen, learn the way of generosity. Every child around you is your child. Open your heart to address them, to help them, to lead them, to empower them. When Dorcas died and Peter was summoned, there was one testimony. Look at this garment, she gave it to us. Look at that garment, she gave it to us. The problem with most women is that they are too myopic. They are too stingy. And so because they are narrow-minded, God can't commit kingdom to them. There are many great assignments they can't do. See, men have marginalized women in this world. That's why you see that many women are not doing great things. But apart from that also, many women are not doing great things because their heart is too small for great things. Selfishness, self-centeredness. You cannot find two girls living in one room for 3 months. There must be quarrel, there must be argument, there must be something. But you can find 7 men in one tiny apartment for 10 years. Depending on themselves and coexisting. Put 2 sisters in one room. After 2 weeks, there's already a fight. There's already gossip. There's already malice. There's already backbiting. The heart is too small. How can God commit a generation to such people? And so if you want to be part of those that God can entrust a generation to, you must learn to enlarge your heart. That's the life of Dorcas, and it is the life of the Bible woman. Are you following? Sarah is a mother, and her life is sacrifice. Ruth is a wife. Her life is loyalty. Deborah is a what? A warrior. Her life is intercession. I wish I had time to show you some scriptures here. Go and read about Abigail, Nabal's wife. When the husband misbehaved, the woman gathered resources. David was coming to destroy the whole lineage. She ran and met David ahead and entreated for her husband. David said, if not for your sake, he said, by this time tomorrow, that man would not even have had one child. I would have killed everybody. And eventually, when the foolish man died, David helped himself. And she eventually gave birth to princes. That level of, see, what, there is something in her. Do you know the name of Nabal? It means foolish, a churlish man. She made the mistake of marrying a foolish man, but there were princes in her. And it took her wisdom in intercession to achieve that destiny. Deborah. And then Esther is what? Royalty. Her life is defined by royalty and hospitality. Dorcas is generosity. She was indeed a helper. I will take time to do a series and show you these things, precept upon precept, so that you will use it to define your life. Because all of these things will show you. All of these things will show. That's what makes you a complete woman. I forgot to add one more. Elizabeth. That is tenacity. 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 She was both prophetic and tenacious. She didn't have a child until old age, but she knew God will not forget about her. When she eventually gave birth, the husband was dumb. She stood up and said, his name is John. All the kingsmen came and said, no, nobody has borne this name in this lineage. She said, no, I picked it from heaven. I'm not being creative. That's a woman that has vital connection with heaven. And because of that, nothing on earth could break her. If you find women today, any little thing, they are broken. And they justify that I'm just a woman. They don't know who they are. And I can show you many scriptures where you find tenacious women. Tenacious. And I can continue. I just pick 6 to help you understand certain things. If I go further, I can add Mary and show you chastity. The Bible woman is a holy woman. She's a pure woman. She's a chaste woman. You can't allow anything defy you. But today, even in church, you can't find purity. Somebody enters a relationship. After 2 weeks, she comes to you and starts apologizing. What happened? We slept with ourselves. Slept. Do you know who you are? This body, that one non-entity comes from nowhere because he talks sweet, he slept with you. Listen, men are sexually weak. Even if the man makes advances at you, there's something in you that will make